Hey, welcome to the show. Really Nines? So there's a bunch of cutscene type stuff right at the start of this, so I won't be talking all that if I can avoid it.
So, mission complete and all that, huh? The Goliaths were wiped out, and we secured a route into enemy territory. Now we can...
9S,
Yeah?
thank you for uploading my data to the bunker.
I did that? Sorry, I don't remember. There wasn't a whole lot of bandwidth down there, you know? I probably only had enough time to back up your memories. Mine are only intact up to the point just before we rendezvoused.
I see.
Glory to mankind.
Glory to mankind.
It's already seeming pretty resentful on that one.
5012 AD. The year mankind's glorious history came to a sudden and abrupt end, when the world was invaded by aliens from beyond the stars. The aliens unleashed a new breed of weapon, machine life forms, that all but annihilated human civilization. The handful of survivors that remained fled from Earth, seeking refuge on the moon. 5204 AD. Humanity launched its counterattack, deploying an army of androids from a network of orbiting bases. But after more than a dozen large-scale descents upon the enemy, we still haven't managed to repel the invaders. That is why you, the Yorha forces, exist. To break this stalemate, once and for all. You are our ultimate weapon, and you must put an end to this war.
Understood, sir.
I wish you good hunting.
Glory to mankind! Glory to mankind!
Glory to mankind.
I'm probably gonna leave this part in just because it's kinda storyline-ish because she's a robot.
Ma'am? Are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Alright, are we good now? Okay, settings should all be good to go. Hold on. Your self-destruct permissions are missing. Wait a sec, we need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know? Okay, good. If things go wrong during an op, you may have to sacrifice yourself in order to finish it, so... Once you're finished making adjustments, you can go ahead and close this out. Morning.
"9S.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know. Though I suppose we're not exactly known for our modesty.
9S.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so. Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We'd better go see what's up, man. 2B. You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close-range map. Be sure to save often.
I did explore around in here a lot. There's not a whole lot. There's a couple items, so I'll show. There's a lady seems incredibly suspicious. So I feel like this lady is faking it, right? So either she has like a psychological thing, which is weird because she's a robot, or she's like either afraid to or just doesn't want to go fight. And she's using this as a way to get out of it, which as a robot is also kind of weird. Free will, I guess. Items around here I'm gonna grab real quick. Like for the most part, I don't think I recorded a bunch of what all these people around here were saying, because it's just random talking, like nothing of any prominence to the story, except like setting personality for the androids, how they're kind of like just human. This lady though, like, she has a crazy mask on. Their armor's pretty cool. I know there's a way you can get it later in the game. It might be a DLC item you can buy as well, I don't remember. But I don't remember the mask on this lady. I think there's a different kind of helmet that you can use.
Ah, 2B. Maintenance finished?
Yes, Commander.
You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time.
Understood.
I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface, rendezvous with the Resistance, and do some recon.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well.
Understood.
The surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet. The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
I really want to get like a model of these flight units. It looks so sick to me. I bet I can find one somewhere on the internet.
Hey, 2B. Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
This is one of my favorite kind. I love this, the combat that's like this in this game. It's the coolest part.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Side note, military and stuff says Roger because it used to be the phonetic R instead of Romeo, which is now Romeo is R. It used to be Roger. I think it might still be Roger in police phonetics. But in the military now, it's Roger, and not the R just stood for received. Because like in airplanes, they used to not be able to hear well, so they would just say Roger, so you could understand that they said, oh yeah, they understood what we were saying.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
I wonder how long it would take a city to look like this if all of humanity just left.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
I like how someone cleared out all of the buildings at the end of the world. Like, the aliens came in, the robots, and they just took all the office equipment. This is empty now. The gliding is one of the funnest parts of this game for me. I don't know why. haven't realized yet that I don't have my second sword. And all of my original equipment and stuff for like my, what are they called, like auto heal and all those items. So I didn't know it at the time, but when you pick up these downed other players, it gives you buffs, but the buffs don't they don't stack. One replaces the other. So I was just going through and I was just getting all of them because I wasn't sure if it stacked or not, so I just was doing it for funsies pretty much, just in case. I think it was right here when I realized, like, oh, I don't have my my heavy attack sword is not there. I'm just punching this moose.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Oh, this makes me feel bad. You're literally just beating up robots because the robots, like, they're literally just trying to be peaceful, and we're like, nah, none of that today. I'm taking you out. So, one thing always remember when you get here is go and get this save point that I'm running to. Like, for one, save points just give you more of the map, but it's kind of annoying when you're like, if you just need to log off real quick and there's like no nearby save points, it's frustrating.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
I wonder why these robots are always trying to beat these things up. It's like they know. Like how it's just like a snack machine, like a vending machine. That's how the androids teleport to Earth. We'll just disguise it. But yet the robots clearly know it. So like, it didn't work very well.
Map data obtained from bunker. Data may be displayed from the system menu.
Map data, huh? It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
A general idea is good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
As I just trip over a bush, like I'm the most advanced piece of technology humanity's ever made. Trips over a bush.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Honestly, like I don't even need to fight a lot of this stuff. combat in this game is just fun, so I'm gonna do it anyway. I do wish the camera would stop resetting. Like, I like it to be a little higher, but as I run, the camera lowers down. And I prefer my camera angle to be higher up, and there's not a way to set it to stay like that, so I'm constantly having to readjust it.
Proposal. Eliminate enemies in vicinity and restore access point immediately.
And I'm pretty much just running around right now trying to grab all of these little save points real quick, just because they're all nearby. Get a little bit of supplies later for when I can upgrade weapons. Honestly, I only came up here because I like jumping off of this thing. It's kind of amusing. I like gliding. So, of all the areas in the base, like little starting point, I think this bridge is like the sickest thing.
Alert. Machine lifeforms detected. Confirmed to be high energy and equipped with dangerous weaponry.
Now, I clearly walked into an area that's higher level than me. This guy ends up being like level 25. But I'm just like, let's see if I can take him. Like, honestly, it wasn't that hard. Kind of fought him in a cheesy manner, but not too bad. Almost died a couple times. So, I think at this point, I may have switched it to a harder setting, but you lose your lock-on ability, and that just kind of makes the game feel tedious. So, I eventually end up turning it back later to just normal. Maybe not though, I might have still had it on normal mode. But eventually I switch it to hard mode, and then I'm like, this is annoying, so I just switch it back. And I thought there was something important in here, but I guess not. There's just a couple like random items. I think you have to come in here later with the different characters, what it was, and I was just misremembering. And then I remembered, oh yeah, I can go and get my sword and my stuff back. So that's where I'm heading now. This is where you should always go first. Right? So this is that little starting area, the buildings I was in. Just right over, that save point's right to the left of me, that first save point I got. You just go up this bridge and go across it, and you can go get your heavy weapon and all of your, I can't remember what they're called. The items that you slot in that do different abilities. Much better. We need anti-gravity weapons so we can do sword fights like that in real life. That'd be pretty sick. And then you can pick up your items, your mods or whatever they are, and then literally that's your corpse laying there. Like the first time I played this and I realized like this was my body, I was like, oh, because eventually later you'll get like an email from your person, your contact, that's like, hey, don't forget to go and grab this stuff. But like I just had stumbled upon it and I was like, whoa, you can come and get your own body, that's so cool. Like it's just one of those weird things that like they don't usually think about in games like this. You'll be like, well, what happened to the original body? Oh, it's right here. Nice. Hey, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, I'd appreciate a like. Till next time. Later.